Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder 3, Assault on Myth Drannor. Again, exceeding expectations by coming back to this steaming pile of rubbish. Continuing on where we left it smouldering. I think it was save slot 2? Or was it 2A? Or do I even have my keys right? Ah, crap. Let's see. Restore game 2A brings us down here. 595151. 596191. Alright, so this is a little further along, so we're going to assume this is the one we want. Because professionalism and stuff. Which is totally why we're all here, right? Anyway, heading down. No one's told me that we've got to keep stroking that bone, so we're just going to leave it there. All, you know, erect and stuff. A mysterious gas floods into the chamber. Was there a... As the door slides open, the noxious vapor drifts away into the corridor. Okay. That was a neat little trap. Seems that this room is otherwise utterly pointless, however. It feels like there should be something else here, honestly. Yeah, I see you guys. Oh, and Ishan just took one for the team apparently. Who else has negative plane protection ready? Nobody else has negative plane protection available apparently. Oh, well, Ishan. Looks like you're about to take it in the butt then. Yep, I'd say Ishan's fucked. Come on. So disintegrate wasn't worth a shit. There's a button. I'm not sure I want to push it yet, but we found a button. This just leads in a circle apparently as I scratch the back of my neck. Oh, hey thing we need to stab in the face. Bye thing that we stabbed in the face. Oh, we have stairs down. I really don't want to use stairs down just yet. We haven't done enough up here yet for me to feel safe in going there. Okay. That was a thing. Brings us back up here because of reasons. The point was that. Honestly, what was the point? We don't have a magic missile or a Melf's acid arrow to throw at that, do we? Nope. Oh well, we smoked them good anyway. We have more stairs there. Hello? Oh, hello! We found the rod orb. We should actually head back now to that other spot. Oh crap, this is somewhere new. Oh, and Herbert just ate one. Hey, ambush! Aurelia leveled! Fuck you! Oh well, it's a good thing we just picked up that rod fragment then. Oh hey, experience farm. Okay, so that's somewhere new. I'm actually okay with this. I'm surprisingly okay with this. We are, however, going to leave that scroll of raised dead there as just a... Oh, why are we doing that? We have arrows we can leave. I'm just going to leave arrow-shaped breadcrumbs. Well, singular. An arrow-shaped breadcrumb. Down this one, I believe it was. Yep, that's the caution do not touch thingy there. Put you there. Faith restoreth the soul. Rod of restoration. And he's gained his level back. Back to level 10. Did he lose experience though all the same? I think he lost experience nonetheless. No, no, no. Back off. Let's give that back to him again. Well, that's interesting. I can't help but think that Herb may well have lost experience from that. In fact, we're going to save, just out of the interest of science. Let's see, 03. So what's Herb on at the moment? 450,000. Restore game 2A. He's lost a shitload of experience. He's lost 150 odd thousand experience. And I'm actually going to reload because of that. Let's see, 596. I'm actually not going to wear that because that's a shitload of experience. We actually have to walk into that slot apparently. Shit. I hope nobody lost a level then. Not by the look of it. Yeah, come on buddies. Come on. Is that all of them? I'm not pushing you now. I know better than that. Hey Rod Orb, we're just gonna grab you in GTFO. Dum-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Why are we grabbing this when we're never gonna end up using it? Fucked if I know. And Aurelia gained that level. Let's see. Herb, we'll just put that in your inventory all the same. Is that all that we have here anyway, apparently? We're going to save our game. Okay. Now we did that and we're a shitload better off for it. That's savage though. Obviously it drops your experience down to below whatever the threshold is for your current level. And then when the rod restores your experience, it just brings it back up to the minimum to achieve that level. So it doesn't actually restore... It restores a lost level but not lost experience. Which I'm happy a save scumming. As far as I'm concerned, I found the Rod of Restoration. I'm going to preserve my levels now my way. Now where'd that fucking icky level go? And I have a notification apparently. Nothing that needs my urgent attention. Where are we going? Where are we going? I don't want to go down the stairs yet. I was sure we had stairs up. There we go. Not them. I really don't want to go downstairs yet. I want to make sure that we've done everything we can on this level before I go down. Because if memory serves, there is a part in this script that you don't want to go too far too soon. I may also be thinking of the Temple of Lathander. stairs up, which lead us here. I have to admit that these encounters aren't the challenge I was afraid of. Come on, prick. Oh, that's right. Yeah, every time we step on that, it's going to do it. Alright, well, we'll save. Break camp. And up the stairs we go. Okay, so there's ick on the floor there. The spirit moves in mysterious ways. Oh, can we not? Can we kindly not? Yeah, I totally didn't see that coming anyway. Okay, so apparently all I had to do was back up there, which was like Pit Trap Puzzles 101, but I'll take it. As you step into the chamber, the spirit of a fallen warrior materializes before you. Raising his sword, the ghost booms, "Guards! Guards, we have intruders!" Ah, shit. What guards? We don't see anyone else here. My personal guard, of course. We are gathering for our last stand against our unholy enemies. The ghost glances angrily about. "Guards, where are you?" You reply, "We're sorry to inform you that something dreadful has happened. You were killed at the last stand and buried here in this warrior's tomb. Your soldiers fell on that day, as did a good number of other warriors. That's why your guards have not come to your aid now." I am not dead. I can't be. This isn't fair. I am a brave warrior. I served my king faithfully. I didn't deserve to die a failure. I refuse to believe you. What proof have you that I am dead? Indeed, you did fall in that last battle, you insist. You succeeded in killing many of the enemy's soldiers. You died a hero. That is why you were buried in this warrior's tomb instead of left out there to fucking rot like the arrogant turd that you seem to be. No one here disputes the valor of your deeds. As for hardcore proof of your demise, we don't have any. But believe us, you are dead. No one will no longer entertain your lies. If I am truly dead, then you will join me now. Sigh. So this is the bit that I was hoping that we didn't get yet, because I'm sure that there was, another way of doing this that didn't involve coming to blows. So we're going to restore our game. And now we know that is... Put those there. That is somewhere that we don't yet wish to be. I'll put those there as well, because I don't give two shits if we come back for them, even though we know that we will. What we want to do is find his nameplate. It's somewhere around here. Thank God we can at least attack normally. Come on, up against the wall, guys. Oh dear. That's what, every 5 seconds we get to move? I think they just got a hit in from behind. Press button for service. Naturally we drop. But we got a holy key. Service me! We've got a secret wall there. I believe this may be what the captain needs to see, but how do we know who the captain is just yet? Because, well, we haven't fucking found him yet. We don't know that he's down here yet. So I don't quite follow. Also, we need to get True Seeing and Prayer back up. Kill me, buddy. Oh, man. This movement speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You can hear my patience in the background, I'm sure. I can see you. Down we go. Oh yeah, ambush. Hashtag undead spit roast. Let's see, we don't want that. I turn myself around there. Down the stairs we go. Apparently we've already been here. Oh no, we definitely don't want to be there yet. Up that one. Hey, it's that resist fire spell we never ended up needing. We could just be here farming experience ad infinitum too. We're not going to, but we could. You the way? Yes, you are the way up. This is evidenced by your identity as stairs. Yeah, that's right. I assumed their identity. Come on, let the hate emails begin. 0 fucks given. That one we're ignoring. That one we're taking, apparently. That one we're also taking because why not? I am literally just running around now hoping for the best. Not taking that. This is that poisonous room. Which means that one was the way back up. That's the way back to... God damn it! Well, we'll get there eventually. Now, I do apologise that this episode is up late. I know that especially Ghost LPs is always telling me to not apologise when real life comes up, but this wasn't so much I got distracted by, you know, my attractive partner or children who are desperate for my attention as I continue to ignore them whilst playing video games for strangers on the internet. This was, I was sick. And it sucks when you're sick. Well, let's do this just so we can hit something for the moment. There we go, we hit something that keeps us entertained for the moment. I am seriously wondering how on earth we get back there. I don't want to resort to a clue book. I know I have one, it came with the GOG version of this. And while I do have this on floppy disks, well, I own a computer that was bought in the last fucking decade, so I don't own a floppy disk drive. have no means to access the information on said discs, and the GOG version just works. Oh yeah, ambush. That was close. That was really close. We're going to close that now. And we just need to find our way. Following the left-hand wall time. That leads all the way back up. That is all the way back up. That's the ambush room. That's all the way back there, which means this is the poisonous room. That's the way back again. Stairs down. That's the ambush again, which I don't care for. Stairs down. That's the button that we weren't going to touch. Stairs up back there. God damn it. That's what I hate about the level design in this one. I got nothing right now. Abso-fucking-lutely. I bet you this is the stairs back up here. Yep. Called that shit. Fine, we'll try through here again. Oh dear. Oh, that's right, haste is gone now. This other path, and I'm willing to bet you that it's... Fuck my life. Was the other path all along. Save our game. Oh god. Professionalism. Guards, we have intruders. Talk. Oh, let's see, what's going on here? Who are you? I am Fflar, captain of Myth Drannor's army. We are gathering together to make our last stand against the unholy beasts from the Shadow Realm. The army of shadows launched a sneak attack and took the city by surprise. I was put in command my bravest and strongest warriors to stay behind for the final battle. Enough talk. Guards! You reply, we're sorry to inform you that something dreadful has happened. You were killed in the last stand and buried here in this warrior's tomb. Your soldiers fell on that day, as did a good number of other warriors. That's why your guards have not come to your aid now. I'm not dead. I can't be. This isn't fair. I am a brave warrior. I served my king faithfully. I didn't deserve to die a failure. I refuse to believe you. What proof have you that I'm dead? Indeed, you did fall in that last battle, you tell him. You succeeded in killing many of the enemy's soldiers, and you died a hero. That is why you were buried in this warrior's tomb. No one disputes the valor of your deeds. Here is the plaque that marks your death, Captain. It's time for you to rest. You have earned it. I cannot believe my own eyes. Truly I am dead. The darkness did take my city. I would weep at the tears of the living. Thank you for releasing me from this half-living limbo. If you truly are here to investigate the evil, you will need this to safely pass through the forest. It is a medallion of friendship. The medallion will let the trees in the forest know that you are friends, and they will not hinder your way. But beware, the monsters in the forest will show you no such concern. And now, I have suddenly grown very tired. I will now seek my escape from this world. Goodbye, young heroes. May you restore Myth Drannor's glory. So we have a medallion of friendship. It does fuck all, basically, really. It has a function. Its function is ultimately no different to another item that we will be getting soon anyway. We have a secret button, which we had before, but now we're actually going to explore it. And just so that I don't have to read through all of that again, we're going to save our game. Now I think all that did was, yeah, bring us back out through here. So that was that. That was a thing. I don't remember this room at all. Being said, at least we know that we can leave relatively easily this way. Up we go. Alright, so that was the whole point of this. Contrary to the rumours of some awesome sword being at the end of this, there was not. That should be showing up as red. That's cursed. Fucking thing. Anyway. Now it's just a matter of tracing around the edge here until we find the forest. And we can show you the next thing. And why this medallion of friendship is pointless. But hey, we beat the Mausoleum, so that's already a thing. I'm actually quite proud of myself for doing that too, because I generally expected to be noping right the fuck out of that. Something else we can do is put Severius back. None of these have their names anymore, and that makes me sad. We're going to rest actually and get our buffs back. And it just occurred to me as well that Aurelia leveled, and so we get more protection. Oh, still no second level spells. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be seeing 5th level spells this playthrough. Okay, so that's it. You identify that spell book. Fuck, wait. I get the impression we probably wanted improved invisibility for a 5th party member, actually. Lyra. You don't have improved invisibility. Okay, so the spells we taught in the previous game were in fact relevant. Good to know. On the bright side, Herbert West will be, not Herbert West, will be getting Father John soon, so we'll have the extra spell slots, and I'm not too fussed. A long abandoned road, nearly overgrown with vegetation, winds its way deeper into the forest. A sundered gate hangs ajar by one hinge, as if snapped by some creature possessed of monstrous strength or unfathomable terror. Will you follow this trail? Fuck yes. Right, so do we get it fairly on? Ah, copy protection. It works. So we can literally just keep picking these. Now we can use this medallion of friendship and it will let us pass where the trees block. But we also get a torch that does exactly the same bloody thing fairly early on. Hail adventurers! I am Delmere Rallyhorn of Cormyr. I hunt evil like the great cat hunts its prey in the forest. I seek a sword of great power. The sword was my father's. Eri was slain here by foul brigands in the forest. The brigands have long since fallen by my hand, but my father's sword eludes me. It is named Dorzimmer, the bright blade, and it destroys undead at a touch. I seek to join the party of adventurers strong enough to help me recover Dorzimmer and put an end to the monstrous evil that has infested our land. Dude, you're not going to want to know where it ends up. I have encountered and slain evil creatures beyond counting in this part of the forest and the surrounding lands. One thing my travels have taught me is that this evil will not long yield to my blade alone. I cannot accomplish what needs to be done on my own. You are the strongest I have encountered, and I would be honoured to join your band. I have certain abilities that no other can offer. He got skills. We also really don't want him. If we join forces, there will be nothing to stand in our way. Will you permit me to travel with you? Yes, sure. You're walking inventory space for the moment. Right. This guy's got reasonable stats. He's a ranger. He's got a fucking solid strength, good dex, acceptable constitution. But I'll show you why he's a fucking pinata. There. Right. Come on, something needs to hit this guy. We don't need to hold on to him much longer than it takes for him to take a hit to the face. Ah, the ever-burning torch, which does exactly the same fucking thing as the Amulet of Friendship. So for those who CBF going through the Mausoleum, you can just hump the walls around here and you'll get that torch instead. Now, unfortunately, despite the blurb before we come in here, some creature possessed of unfathomable terror. Yeah, no, it's just minotaurs and a few fears. There is nothing particularly staggering in here. Oh, hey, crossroads. That's something new. And seriously, all I care about is finding something to hit Delmere in the face. Why is it so hard? There we go. Here we go. In the midst of battle, your attention is drawn to your half-elven companion Delmere as he begins to transform into a great white tiger. Once the transformation is done, the tiger joins the battle at your side. And at this point, Delmere is fucking ballast. Because, yeah, he's got an awesome strength score and he can rip and tear like the best of them. But those paws don't count as magic weapons, which makes them completely fucking worthless for everything that we're going to face from here on. Just a moment. And we're back. So yeah, so Delmere is walking inventory space, and as soon as we find literally anything else with a pulse, we're going to swap them over. Really, that just does that? I feel like this should do more. We encounter the thing, why does this now lead to dead end? Oh hey. That's a fear. I don't know if they eat weapons or anything. I don't know if they absorb our shit, but I really don't want to find out either. So now we just have maze. Really, we're all the way back here? FML. I don't necessarily want to go through here. We'll save our game because it has been a while since we saved. No, we're not going to drop anyone. Just 1 second. No, sorry, I was just checking what that notification I had might have been. Did we haste? No, we didn't. Ishan leveled. Getting 2 hit points. Good for him. They sound constipated. Poor dears. Necklace of Adornment, at least it's honest. 2-handed sword, plate mail, and a wand of cone of cold. Well, the wand immediately gets my attention. Fflar's nameplate, I think, is pressure plate fodder at this point. +3 2-hander. Not bad. Not bad at all. And Medallion of Friendship, of course we know what that is. And +2 plate mail. AC 2, AC 0. And you know what? We can wear it, so why not? There you go, Ishan. I don't imagine we'll be replacing him until we find Tabitha, by which point Ishan's probably going to have leveled to a point where he is superior to her anyway. So not too bothered. I see you. Oh, Herbert leveled. Now that interests me. What does he get? First level spells. We'll just throw another Cure Light Wounds in there. Third level. We want another negative plane protection, I think. Nothing else in there that I really think we need to care about. Fourth level. I'm going to give him Cure Serious, I reckon. Fifth level. He doesn't gain anything. Sixth level. Oh, we have a 6th level spell now. What else did he gain? Nope, oh, it's just the 6th level. Okay, or just the 6th level. We're going to give him Heal. Because that is a complete heal that cures all status ailments and gives them full HP. And it's bloody worth it. It's not worth sleeping in the time to rebuff everyone, but it is worth being happy for all the same. Hey, Ambush. And we're ripping and tearing fast enough that we don't really need to care about our spellcasters at this point either. Rations. We'll just give these to Delmare. I'm sure we don't need them. I'm sure we'll never need them. But right now we might as well pick them up because, well, we've got the space to. Create food. It'd be nice if we got an indication like we did in the Burial Glen as to just where things, what trees looked a bit sus. Which trees look like they might just, you know, reciprocate or respond to the Medallion of Friendship. I really don't want to go through those. And I swear this is just infuriating maze for the sake of infuriating mazeness. I would have thought True Seeing would have given us a way through this maze. What just expired? God damn it. Oh, True Seeing expired. Demo leveled. Yay, I give no fucks. Oh, Blackwell, you're rightly boned. Scratch it, Herb. Okay, let's just pretend that we didn't nearly lose our spellcaster then. Oh, hey guys. Apparently spells are pretty useless. I'm unsurprised by this. Ishan, if you could hit them, it'd be fantastic. Just save our game. I am pleased at the rate that we're leveling, though. Ring of Wizardry, hello. Lyra, what are you wearing? Feather falling, sustenance. Ring of Sustenance can go. Alrighty then. Extra 2 5th level spells, is that all she gains? I wish that they would stack. But for the moment we'll give her... just give her those extra spells. That's going to Father John in due course, I think. I want a Magic Missile because adorability, I guess. Thieves' Tools. Leather. Gauntlets of Fire Giant Strength. Leather +3. And the gauntlets remain as are. So what's she currently using? AC 5. AC minus, or 5 points of AC for that little extra strength. And by little extra strength boost, of course, we're setting it to a fucking 22, which is just outrageous. So putting that on her is probably the best thing we can do. And I'm just going to put that there. I think Delma's using +2 Elven Chain. Huh, how's that for a guess? Oh my god, this maze. This maze is terrible. I see us getting to the end of the hour and me just looking it up for the next episode. In fact, if we haven't found our way through here by the end of this episode, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because this maze is just bullshit. This maze is my second least favourite part of the game. My least favourite part is, well, it's the dreaded water level. Which we're not too far away from, I'm sad to say. And I get that it's a cute idea having the Medallion of Friendship and waving it at foliage until we get through. But it's also infuriating in ways that I don't think the developers really understood. And it implies that they didn't playtest their levels one fucking bit. Because if they'd tried playtesting this blind, they'd have realised just how absolutely fucking stupid a mechanic it is. Oh, hey. Seriously? We're back at the start? Well, you know what? This is a good spot. We're going to leave it here, and I'm going to look up the path through. In the next episode, we're just going to smash that out and get straight to Myth Drannor, because screw banging my head on that. I hate my life. Do we at least have our Ring of Wizardry? No. Yes, Ring of Wizardry. Okay. Well, as I was saying, yes, I know that we haven't given those extra spells to Lyra yet. Oh, hey! As you emerge from the forest into a small clearing, the ghostly form of a man appears from nowhere to confront you. Well, 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 I see that a fireless of the forest have finally come to carve out its heart. Tell me why I should not wither you away to nothingness as you have done so many parts of my forest. Let's see. See, this is what bugs me, is this dialogue is identical regardless whether you use the Medallion of Friendship or the Ever-Burning Torch. And so I don't get what the point was. We sink away into the city. Petty fools, what do you think you can do against the evil in Myth Drannor? Better heroes than you have tried their skill at banishing the evil, and they have paid with their lives. I do know the way to the city, but I don't think you are quite worthy of that information. Maybe I should just let my children rip you limb from limb. You reply, look, we don't see any need for confrontation. We do apologize for cutting down those trees, but for the greater good we must reach the ruined city. If you could please try to understand before one of us dies. If you really have been around for so long, why don't you share some of your lore? Perhaps with your knowledge and our might we can restore the forest and Myth Drannor together. Grudgingly, the old man begins to speak. I suppose it would do little harm to tell you of the history of Myth Drannor. Once long ago, Myth Drannor was an elven camp, a community of large inhabited trees, of clear springs and pools. Later it became an elven city, a place of needle-sharp spires of growing hollow wood linked by treacherous suspension spans that were either railless wooden arches or precarious running ropes. The city grew in size and might with the elven communities of the western Dragon Reach over some 2,000 years until humans first came to the northern shores of the Sea of Fallen Stars. The king of the elves invited all the races, humans, elves, dwarves, halflings and gnomes, to come and live in harmony. Together they could build up the defences of the city so that the goblinkin races would not be a threat. Myth Drannor earned the name the Towers of Beauty among bards, and as the years passed and happiness reigned over all, the elves gave it the name the City of Love, in celebration of the peace and contentment enjoyed by all the races of Faerun. Yet the gods grew restless, and all things change under their hands. Greatness is always hurled down in the end. So it was with Myth Drannor, as with all great cities. The downfall of Myth Drannor began with the arrival of the creatures of the outer planes. They joined with the goblin races and overran Myth Drannor. The armies of the Shadow Realm were so numerous that for every 100 foes dispatched by the city's defenders, 1,000 more took their place. Evacuation of the city became necessary, and most of the inhabitants of the city escaped thanks to the devotion of the defenders. One defender in particular, Captain Fflar, was especially heroic. He slew many of the shadow beasts with a sword that burned with a blue fire. Unfortunately for us all, he fell that day, and we buried him with honours in the warrior's tomb. He will always be remembered by the children of those he saved. I, too, died on that fateful day, but my love for this forest and Myth Drannor kept me alive in spirit. I will protect this forest until the end of time. Perhaps, if you are truly worthy, and you restore Myth Drannor, I will at last find my rest. Know that Myth Drannor and I are one, and that I alone dictate whether or not you reach the ruins. If you pass my test, I will show you the path to the ruins of our great city. We will gladly take your test, you reply. The test is a simple one. Have one member of your party choose one of my books to read. Choose carefully, for all 4 of the books are beneficial, and all of the books are harmful. Choose wisely, and you will be rewarded. Choose poorly, and you will feel Myth Drannor's wrath. We're going to pick Blackwell. I'm going to pick the Book of Arcane Deeds. Blackwell attains level 13, gaining a hit point. You have chosen wisely, says the ancient sage. The path will be shown to you. May fortune walk at your side, and don't cut down any more trees. We didn't cut any down yet anyway. So yeah, so we've made it to the other side of the forest. We're going to save our game. We're going to see what Blackwell scored, because he's a mage I give a shit about. Give him another Disintegrate. No 7th level spells. First level will give him Burning Hands. Improved Identify. Let's see, we'll give him another Haste and a Fireball. Done. Save, break camp. And ideally we will now... Through the trees you behold the ruined city of Myth Drannor. Dark clouds hover above, portending certain doom for any travellers bold enough to reach the heart of the city. Do you have the strength and courage to continue? Sweet Jesus, fuck no, but we don't have a choice because this is a Let's Play and I'm not allowed to nope out of things because accountability and the entire world will know what a coward I truly am. But that's the level of nope for next episode. We're going to save it here. And next episode we have Myth Drannor, which is basically the rest of the game. So until then, cheers.